Hi everybody, it's Tom and I am back and better and larger than ever. But I've got a serious thing to talk about today, people. And this is going out to everybody that gives a shit, basically. Today I am going to be watching a video on Tommy, and you all know who Tommy is at the moment. The great geezer in Britain that's been arrested, you know what I mean? But I'm going to watch the video anyway and I'm going to go from there.
In there?
Just got out.
You just got out? What was it like?
Shit.
Oh, this is really quick 2 minutes with these.
Are you going to arrest me?
My colleague's going to explain what's going to happen next, right?
Am I being arrested? I am being arrested.
Causing a breach of peace.
I've caused a breach of peace. I'm being arrested.
But the content of what you're streaming.
The content of what I'm streaming, I'm being arrested for breach of the peace. I'm being arrested for breach of the peace. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. Can you get me a solicitor? Can you get me a solicitor?
Can you just turn off your live feed?
Can you get me a solicitor?
Turn off your live feed, please.
Yeah?
This man would not put up with this shit.
No, can you explain it again?
Causing a breach of the peace.
What does that mean? What does that mean, officer? What does that mean, officer? What does that mean, officer? What does that mean? What does that mean? The content of what I'm streaming, I'm being arrested for breach of the peace. Being arrested for breach of the peace. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. Can you get me a solicitor? Can you get me a solicitor?
Can you just turn off your live feed?
Can you get me a solicitor?
Just turn off your live feed, please.
Yeah?
Do you understand what I've just said?
No, can you explain it again?
Causing a breach of the peace.
What does that mean? What does that mean, officer? What does that mean, officer? What does that mean, officer?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Breach of the peace. Once again, pigs chatting shit.
Inciting people. I'm inciting people. How have I incited?
How's he inciting people? This is free speech.
Look at this.
Look how many people.
Come on, what are you trying to hide? Do you know when you do this? More people.
Really sharp things are like. Just let him do this.
More people are going to watch this now than ever. This is ridiculous, lads. Do you feel right what you're doing it? I haven't said a word. In fact, someone laid their hand and assaulted me outside court. Yeah, exactly. Other people have swore at me and threatened me about my mother, and here I am being arrested for saying nothing. Can you please, George, get me a solicitor? Yeah. Because I'm on a suspended sentence, you see. So
he has actually done nothing wrong.
You can sort anything like that.
All it would take is for you to go through his video and see he's not. He's even said they're innocent until they're proven guilty.
It must have been right. Come on. Shameful that, gentlemen.
It's disgusting. I'm one of them.
Shameful. That's shameful and disgusting. I personally think he was arrested for nothing. See, this is what I would have liked to have seen in the beginning. This many English people coming out and protesting. This problem would have been dealt with a long time ago. But no, a great man has to be arrested before someone pulls their finger out and that does something about it. People are pissed, mate. Proper pissed. I wish I was there, innit? Well, that video's finished. I'm quite shocked there that the police weren't wearing riot gear. I was quite shocked. What can I really say about this? They're basically saying by him doing this video, he's creating violence and hate speech. But, like he said, watch my video. They refused to watch his video, but they just arrested him anyway without watching his shit. So, I think the courts were screwed over there. They should at least watch the evidence before that. But it just goes to show they want to arrest him on something. And that is what they've done. His voice is fighting for the real people. The people that are afraid to have a voice. But don't worry, bruv, because I hope you do get to see this video, because your connection in America will keep up the fight, believe me. And see, what's really upset me and annoyed me more than anything, and I don't really give a shit because I'm going to talk about it. We're not allowed, the British people are not allowed to make any videos. We're not allowed to be saying anything about Tommy. We're not allowed to be supporting him or helping him. We can be arrested. And that is wrong. Well, I'm here to tell you today, I ain't in Britain. So fuck you, Britain. I will talk about Tommy as much as I like. And there ain't a fucking thing you can do about it, my old sons. You know what I mean? You'll just sort yourselves out. It's people like Tommy and other great people in the world that are fighting for our freedom and for the children of Britain. And you're so blind from the truth, you can't even see that there's a massive problem in Britain at the moment. Who's in the wrong here? People like Tommy that stand up and fight for everyone's rights and the safety of the children of England? Or the people that lock up good men like that? Because that's what I want to know. But what annoys me more than anything is they would lock Tommy up for 13 months. They'd lock him up and throw away the key, basically, and let Muslims beat the crap out of him in prison, because that's what they basically did. I mean, that to me is like fucking throwing a bone to a hungry pack of dogs. I mean, that's exactly what you did, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And I hope he sues the shit out of the fucking government for that. But what I'm trying to say to you is Tommy can be arrested for 13 months for hate speech, while a Muslim man can go around raping innocent children of England and get away with it and not even get banged up. You know what I mean? So you tell me who's wrong and who's right there. Even if you dislike or like a Muslim, there is a problem, and the problem has to be sorted out. I mean, I'm not going to come on here and say that I hate them, because I don't hate anybody. But what I'm trying to say is, what they're doing is wrong. We are seeing knife attacks, rape attacks, acid attacks, child marriages. When do the British government stand up and say enough is enough? The country is in shit and it is in trouble. You can't even walk down Luton anymore wearing a cross. Don't even mention that you're a Catholic or a Christian, because they beat the shit out of you. They're snatching crosses off of people. They're threatening people. I mean, we all grew up in London. I mean, where were they when we were growing up, when we wouldn't put up with that shit? All of my family originate from London. We're all proud Londoners at one stage in the history of us living in London. 90% of them have all moved out now because they refuse to live in London, because it is no longer the capital or the London that we all grew up and loved. People don't treasure it anymore. It's being taken over by filth, and it's being run by filth that are letting this filth take over our great city. And it's not just great, it's one of the greatest cities ever to have been born. London is one of the biggest capitals on this planet. We're not going to be putting up with this crap anymore. I personally don't live in London anymore. I mean, I'm not saying I would be afraid to walk the streets of London, but I would try to say there's certain parts of London now I would avoid. They're just not safe to go down anymore. And it's wrong. And you people have to start watching their children from now on, because crazy stuff is happening to them. And this is why good people like Tommy stood up and is basically fighting and speaking for our children's rights. Now, everyone knows I'm ripping the piss and I'm coming straight at you. And I will come straight at you when there is a problem. And this is a big, big problem. People, you're blind from the truth. The truth will come out one day, but that day will be too late. London will no longer be under our hands and we'll have no control there. Well, basically, I'm not going to rip into this too much, because at the end of the day, I get properly annoyed about it. I mean, what they did to Tommy is disgusting and it's wrong. But I'm going to be putting in little links in the bottom of my video that you can go to if you choose to help Tommy. You know what I mean? Because he's going to need it now, more than ever. I'm going to leave it at that and just say, God bless Tommy, and keep up the fight, brother. And we will be keeping up the fight. We're always going to fight for our motherland. But people, please be nice to each other. Peace.
Hit subscribe, share with friends, and hit the bell icon to be alerted every time we post. You're watching
Rippin the Piss.